Never throw away scrap pieces of wood or live edge cut-offs. You could miss out on some amazing projects. When building cutting boards or similar projects, I usually end up with some big cut-offs that find no immediate use. But just because you weren't able to use them immediately doesn't imply that you can't use them for something amazing later. One of my most favorite things to do with scraps and live edge pieces is to create unique coasters and ornaments from them. People love to buy them and they are one of my best selling products up to date. I usually sell them anything from $5 to $8 per piece. I mean it, they sell really well and people usually don't think twice before buying them. So if you still need some good selling items, go ahead and turn your scraps into something valuable. What I did this time around was to turn a bloody amazing piece of olive and a damaged scrap of black walnut into coasters for my first art market. After I've got them both resawn to about 8 mm in thickness, I then got rid of the saw marks with my drum sander. Next, I went over to my trusty sliding table saw and first cut all pieces into longer strips of a roundabout width of 10 centimeters. So for you American guys out there, about 4 inches. I don't really care about the exact measurements, this is just what I usually use, so just roundabout. And with my parallel fence adjusted to this exact width, I then cut the stripes into squares and other live edge shaped raw coasters. Man, this is why I just love my sliding table saw. You get such easy, reproducible results and you keep your hands safe, even when cutting such delicate pieces. And you don't need any jig whatsoever, it just doesn't get any better than that, trust me. Then I got even more scrap cut-offs from my original cut-offs that I was able to then glue together and turn into 2 additional coasters again. This is what we call coasterception in the woodworking business, I suppose. You just gotta love the meta shit that is going on when dealing with scraps. It's just amazing. And after filling some cracks and instabilities with black CA glue, I then went over to my router table and chamfered all straight edges with a 45-degree chamfer bit. And next came some very intimate sanding time with my Merca random orbital, starting from an 80 grit all the way up to a 320. This process takes quite a while, but it's definitely worth it. And then I applied the mineral oil and beeswax finish I recently presented in a video, linked down there in the description. And after letting it sit for about 15 minutes, I then buff off the finish with an old cloth, and just like that, we are already done. I think it's not hard to see why those are some of my best sellers. The olive wood looks stunning and the nearly square walnut coasters are also not too shabby. Most of the time I get about 3 different types of shapes. We got square ones, 3 straight sides and just a slight touch of live edge. and some really big ones with 2 straight sides and a significant amount of natural border. Which one was your favorite? Mine was this square right here with the bark grown inside of the work. Really like this one. So don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more, and until next video I suppose I'm wishing you guys a flammable day. Have a great one. Ciao!